my question, my question is that it's kind of a long one, just like the one I read you the other time.
Mm-hmm.
We have been learning, we have been learning this semester about some disability rights for people in America and all over the world, and
Mm-hmm.
how there's still many challenges and obstacles with people for people with disabilities that have had to face when trying to find employment. We have learned about the history of discrimination of hiring, and even when hired, people with disabilities may not receive reasonable accommodations he or she deserves. What has it been your experience with finding employment, and what did you have to go through to get the job or to not get the job you applied for?
Um, well, the job that I applied for, I didn't seem to have any problems. I did wait a while for them to call me back. And when I actually when I went for the interview, I didn't let them know prior that I was in a wheelchair. So when I went for the interview, um, and they met me, they were kind of taken back. Um, like they weren't expecting someone in a wheelchair, I guess. But it went smoothly, and when I started, they were very what's the word? Acceptable. They were okay with me. They made accommodations for me when needed, but it wasn't needed as much. And it was okay. I didn't experience any discrimination at all. Um, yeah,
That's You're very lucky.
I am. I was very lucky, and I don't know. To be honest, I think it was like 6 months into the job that I was stopped by one of the bosses, and she was like, we have to be honest. I said yes. She goes, we didn't know how what you're capable of, when hiring you, but we wanted to look something for you, but in the job. And she goes, you amaze us as to what your uh, abilities are. She was like, I'm glad we hired you. So I'm glad that they were pretty accepting, and yeah, it was a great experience as far as being in where I was at. Yeah,
How did your coworkers treat you? Because you mainly talked about your supervisors.
they're good too. They accepted me. They worked well with me. They were okay. They helped me a lot when I needed help. Um, yeah, they're very well.
May I
Awesome
ask what
coworkers.
job you applied for?
It was an after school program.
So, with working with kids, did the kids treat you any differently than the other leaders?
No, I was, going into the job, I was hesitant about that. But the kids adjusted very well to me, and they're very respectful, very kind. When also like when I needed help, they also helped me, which was pretty touching for me. Being that I didn't expect that, but they were very well adjusted to me, and
What about the parents?
the parents also, they were awesome. They were awesome. Everybody was awesome. No matter who I came in contact with, they were awesome. No one discriminated against me. No one looked down on me. Nothing like that. I experienced no problems with anyone that was in the job. No matter if it was parents, kids, anybody that was around, they all accepted who I was and helped me, and yeah,
That's great. I'm glad
it
you didn't have
is.
any problems. It's just this semester we really got like the most negative side of it.
Oh, really?
We really studied and talked about how bad it got and what companies could do to help, not so
Uh-huh.
much what they
Uh,
have done.
yeah,
So it's been a really eye opening experience from this class.
yeah. I'm not lying. I'm not lying either. I promise. It's been a very, like even thinking about it right now, like, I was very blessed to be able to work with in a company that um was very awesome, you know, at all angles, parents, bosses, coworkers. I mean, I was blessed, and it's awesome.
So you were after school leader at what company?
Um the YMCA of Mililani.
Oh
I
wow!
went YMCA from Mililani, and then I went to Leeward YMCA.
So
And then I went
both.
back to Mililani YMCA.
Also at both places it was the same basically.
Yes, yes,
Wow,
yes.
that's really awesome. Thank you.
It is
Thank you for answering my question or questions. I had more than one, but yeah, that's all I need. But thank you so much, and definitely
awesome.
will keep in contact if I have more questions.
Great. I'm here.